All right, good evening, everyone, and welcome back, finally, to the DF Barnes Arena for tonight's matchup between the Central Impact and the Pinnacle Growlers. The playoffs are underway in the NLU18 Major Hockey League, and it's exciting as ever here at DF Barnes Arena that under-18 hockey is back here for the first time since December. The Growlers are on their home turf, so this is exciting for them, exciting for the fans, exciting for us. And the last time these two teams played in this building, it came down to overtime when Andy Knight was the hero with a 3-2 victory. And Andy Knight gives Jesse Harnum full credit for that win, as if you remember, Jesse Harnum made a beautiful cross-crease save leading to Andy Knight's overtime winner. Central took out Western in the qualifying round to see who faced the Growlers, so they already have a couple of playoff games under their belts. So we have an awards ceremony to get things started here at DF Barnes Arena. So this is our regular season awards after the national anthems.
Folks, before we get started with tonight's game, we got some hardware to give out. The first trophy we're going to give out tonight is the trophy for best goals against average. And this year we have co-winners again from the Growlers, Jesse Harnum and Scott Kirby. So I'd like to have Jesse and Scott on hand to present the trophy tonight is Mr. Greg Byrne, Eastern Area Director for H&L. And if I remember the numbers, Harnum had 2.39 and Kirby 2.54. Okay, the second trophy we're going to give out tonight is the trophy for top defenseman. And this year, this trophy is donated by the Lee family. And this year's winner of top defenseman is Nick Devereaux. So this year, Nick had 35 points in 32 games, 6 overall in scoring, and top scoring in defense. And the next trophy for tonight, this trophy is voted on by the teams, and this is the trophy for top goaltender, as voted on by the teams. And this year's winner for the top goaltender is Scott Kirby. photographers doing a great job. Thank you very much, folks. Good luck to both teams. Good luck to the Impact. Good luck to the Growlers.
All right, so a great night already for Scott Kirby, and he's not even starting the game. He already got 2 awards under his belt, so congratulations to all the award receivers tonight, Scott Kirby, Jesse Harnum, and Nick Devereaux on 3 well-deserved awards for them. They've had quite the season. Jesse Harnum and Scott Kirby and Nick Devereaux have held down the defensive end for the Growlers. So the Impact are riding the high of a series win. The Growlers got to shake off those rusty legs and get a big Game 1 victory here tonight. The playoffs are about to be underway at the DF Barnes Arena. It's a finals rematch between the Impact and the Growlers, as Fowler and Tucker are at the dot. My name's Seth Hyde. Glad to have you joining us. The 2-time defending champions are in action against the defending runners-up of the NLU18MHL playoffs. Central and the Growlers have faced each other in the last 2 U18 playoffs. The Growlers have swept both series, so for the Impact, just to get a win in this series would be a monkey off their back for sure. Here's Ben O'Brien, chips it into the corner. Joey Green gonna move in for it. Can't believe it is the playoffs. Oh, they score on their first shot of the game. Micah Tucker goes short side on Jaden Lynch, and the Growlers have an early lead in the first game of the playoffs. What a shot from Micah Tucker. Beauty goal. And the Growlers take an early lead here against Central, and the bench erupted. These 2 teams don't want to lose here tonight. This is a big game for both of them. Game 1 is what sets the tone for the series. Avery tried to force it to the front of the net. It comes out to Dobbin, who shoots off the crossbar. Oh, it seems the Impact have some of the jitters here tonight. They just got to shake it off. There's still plenty of time left in this game. Earlier this week, in an under 13 game, the Hitmen allowed 2 early goals in the first period. They got down 2-0 in the first 5 minutes. They ended up winning the game 8-3. So Central are by far not out of this yet. And it's not about how you start, it's about how you finish. Here's Dobbin, gets brought down by Grayson Party, the league leader in points this season. He's had quite the senior year, and it's physical hockey already here. Both of these teams have a jump in their step for this game. Fowler gets it on the corner, sends it across, and it's played ahead for Harnum. Dumps it into the corner, and Chafe is gonna get it. Ingram putting the pressure on it, comes out front. Rebound for Fowler, couldn't quite get the shot off, and he ran into Pilgrim on defense. And the Growlers are just gonna get a no-nonsense clearance here for an icing call to have a reset with 17:58 remaining in this first period of the NLU18 MHL 2024 playoff season. Both of these teams fired up for this game. The energy in this building is insane. Couple of under 11 players stuck around as well. Just before this one, the Avalon Celtics and the Corner Brook Royals were in action, and a lot of those players stuck around for this game. Bolin drops it in for Tucker, and he sends it down low. Played off the boards and out. Chafe gonna try to swing it into the zone. Bolin turns back, sends it for Tucker, and it's intercepted. And now here comes the Impact. Oh, a little slide tackle there almost. Gillespie went for the hit, and Quinn Price blew a tire and went down. And now here come the Impact, looking to catch the Growlers on a change. It's elected to be dumped into the corner, and Jack Chafe is gonna take it and swing it all the way around the boards. Hughes fires it on, and Harnum will make the stop. Beauty flash of the leather with 17:02 left to go. Well, we got some halftime show music here, a little bit of Usher. Super Bowl was a thrilling matchup between the Chiefs and San Francisco last weekend. And folks, this first period is brought to you by NL Kubota Limited. NL Kubota Limited serves you as your official full-line Kubota dealer with a large inventory of farm and construction equipment. There's a store here in town and one out in Gander. Oh, it's out in front to Party. He shoots. He couldn't get it on. Growlers had trouble clearing the puck out there, and they almost got caught in their own end. Vardy will send it back down low. Harnum comes out of his net to leave it. Here's Maloney giving it forward. It's Reed Chafe taking it in, and Reed Chafe with a beautiful move across, and they score! It's a two-punch knockout in the first period for the Growlers. Michael Skinner left all alone in front of the net. Beautiful pass by the rookie, Reed Chafe. And it's two for the Growlers. The dogs are barking. What a start to this playoff game for them. Reed Chafe with the patience of a veteran to slide that across to a senior and Michael Skinner, who was ready for it. Central just got to shake off these jitters. Seem to be a little nervous out here. This team is a rugged team. They know how to play from behind. They're a strong team. They just seem to be a little bit nervous. And I think later on in this period, they'll be fully settled in. They got a great coach behind the bench in Brian Casey. And we got a penalty coming up. And this could be a start here for the Central Impact as the Growlers go to the penalty box for 2 minutes. It's a hooking call for Drew Canes. And if there's ever a chance for the Impact to get back into this game, it's here right now as they send out their special teams unit to get the Impact on the board for the first time this game. Let's see what happens here. Face off, one back out to the blue line. Joey Green steps in, and now he waits as Kearley eyes him down. Party to Green. Green walks in and fires. It was blocked in front, and the Growlers will clear it down the ice. This penalty kill is brought to you by Jungle Jim's Bar and Eatery, founded in June of 1991 in St. John's, Newfoundland. Jungle Jim's is a family restaurant with high-energy, fun food, generous portions, great value, exotic drinks, and dynamic tour guides. There are multiple locations in Newfoundland and across Canada. Go to your local Jungle Gyms today. Here's Pilgrim. Fighting on the boards. It comes out to Harnum, and Green walks the line, fakes the slapper, and sends it in, and now he gets it back. Green puts it through, and Harnum looks the puck dead in the eye and makes the stop with 15:01 left to go and 1:05 left to go on the power play for Central. Ingram takes it off the draw, left it back for War. War leaves it behind for Ingram. He shoots, gets his own rebound, and it's saved in net by Harnum. What a beautiful save. Some pushing and shoving after the whistle. That's what comes with playoff hockey. More rough and tough, that's for sure. Here's Debro with the puck, trying to fling it around the boards. Ingram has it, drops it back. Now Ingram will get it back, sending it out to the blue line. Moore walks in and fires. That shot's blocked by Ben O'Brien. Russell lifts the stick, and he got an open lane for Lincoln Canning. Just couldn't find the back of the net. Here's Ingram, and we got another penalty coming up here. Ingram walks in and shoots. Oh, it's blocked. And the Growlers, for the second time this game, are off to the penalty box. It's going to be 5-on-3 for 18 seconds. And the Impact fans are fired up here in the crowd Impact have a chance to tie up this game here on the power play. Again, they only got 18 seconds of 5-on-3, so they're looking to make it count and put two quick ones past Jesse Harnum, the goaltender with the best goals against average in the league this year, so it won't be an easy task. Green shoots it, and the rebound pops out, and oh my goodness, Jesse Harnum lays down like he's sleeping in on the weekend. What a save from him. I don't know how he kept that out. Carter Lambert was right there on the doorstep, but Harnum some way, somehow keeps it out of the net, and that one's fired up off the netting and goes up and out of play and almost hit Brad Kearley down there on the boards. I'm sure if we had Dale on, he'd be pretty happy about that. Face-off just outside of Growlers' defensive territory. In case you're wondering who Dale is, that's Brad Kearley's brother, Daniel Kearley's uncle. And we've had him on for a couple of color commentary gigs for the kickoff tournament, which felt like it was only yesterday, but here we are in the playoffs. Fowler cuts back. He got Green open out at the blue line, elects to drag the defense out and give it to Lambert. Pass fanned on by Harnett, somehow managing to keep it in, but Maloney's gonna send it out. And a rough start to this power play for Central. They still got a minute 05 to make something happen and get back into this game here in this first period. Lincoln Canning moves in. Loves to score against the Growlers, especially from those tight angles. He scored, I think it's 2 goals against the Growlers this year from below the goal line. So he loves to sneak it into the net. Here's Locke. Cuts back. Twists and turns on the boards. It bounces out in front. Harnum. Oh, he's breathing a sigh of relief there in net. That was a close call, but Harnum was ready for it, and some extra pushing and shoving after the whistle. Like our soundboard was malfunctioning there. So that's our latest way to X out on the copyrighted music here at DF Barnes Arena. So let us know if you can hear that okay. It's down low. Beautiful pass in front by Aiden Locke. And now War had to deke out his own teammate there. Locke has it, takes it down low. Central still looking. It's fired on net and they score! And there it is, a power play goal. And the fans have gone absolutely mad here. What a shot from the point. Just trickled past Jesse Harnum, and the Central Impact are up, or have gotten back into this game. What a shot from the blue line. And I mean, that could really change the momentum in this game. Paul Hughes with a beauty from the point. Harnum almost had it. It just snuck past him to get into the net, and now we got some physical play. Oh my goodness, this is like an NHL playoff game in here. It's electric in this building. Another hit by Nick Devereaux. My goodness, he's going around there like a madman. He takes out Grayson Party. It's like the crash car derby out in Gander. Has passed in front to Avery, and he fanned on the shot. And oh, that one almost went out of play. It just hit the top of the glass. And now here's Devereaux passing it forward, giving away. And see, this is exactly what Central needed to get in this game. They started off really nervous, but that goal has seemed to put them at ease a little bit. Dumped in by Green. It's Devereaux's gonna get it. Tried to play it over for Nolan Avery, just couldn't get to it. And with 11:18 left to go, it's 2-1 Central back in it off a Paul Hughes beauty. So I'm just being corrected here by my momager. It's called the Smash Up Derby. She was a resident of Gander for 4 or 5 years, so I hope she knows what she's talking about. Dump back into the corner. Andy Knight is going to try to get it. Knight snatches the stick away from Fudge, and he's going to go to the penalty box for 2 minutes. It's going to be a slashing call, and for the third time in this first period, Central are on the power play again. My goodness, Growlers really got to get that under wraps. Not good to get into penalty trouble, especially in the playoffs, and especially this early in the game. This Growlers penalty kill is sponsored by Always in Vogue. Always in Vogue is the next chapter in luxury, known for their remarkable quality and style, backed by 60 years of remarkable history. Always in Vogue. You can find them in downtown St. John's. So Central with an opportunity here to even up this game. They were trailing by 2 just 4 minutes ago. And just with the snap of a finger, they're within 1 and have a chance to even up the game. Impact reset. It's Fowler who sends it ahead. Corbett all the way around the wall. Finds its way to Dobbin. And chipped down the ice. Had hit the linesman on its way down. Sure, that's not the first time he's been hit with a puck. Or a projectile, for that matter. Here's Party giving it in. Lambert has it. Party now trying to steal it. Pilgrim hard on the pressure. Lambert, like John Tavares, twisting and turning on the boards. Green walks in. Oh, that's a gorgeous pass and a beautiful save by Jesse Hardum. Getting his cage on that puck to keep it out. And now it's on the side wall. Party out to Green. Back for Party. Grayson Party gives it to Green. He sends it for Fowler, and now it's out high for Joey Green. Pushes it down low. Passed in front. And again, the Growlers are off to the penalty box. It's an interference call for Nathan Pilgrim, and for 42 seconds, the Central Impact have 5-on-3 hockey. And what's going on here? Referees consulting something at center ice. Trevor Budgell isn't too happy about that call. So 9:30 remains. Central, what an opportunity. Looks like a timeout is called, an early timeout called by Brian Casey and the Impact, but it just goes to show how much he wants them to capitalize on this opportunity. Both teams making their way to the face-off dot, and both benches are fired up. Here we go. Face-off won by Harnett. Gosh, I don't think I've ever seen this arena so electric for an under-18 matchup. These fans are absolutely buzzing. It's passed in front. Oh, what a save by Jesse Harnum. Beautiful stop. The clearance is fanned on, and it's tipped just wide. Party out high to Fowler. Walking in, back door, back out high to Fowler. He shoots it on net, the rebound, and Harnum makes the save. He's held the Growlers in it in this first period so far. After their fabulous start, they've started to crumble a little bit and get into penalty trouble. But Jesse Harnum has had the period of his life so far, and he's only 11 minutes into it. Goodness, all we need is rally towels here for the crowd, and it'd be just like an NHL playoff game. Cleared all the way down the ice by Micah Tucker, who has the first goal for the Growlers, and first goal of this game as Andy Knight comes out of the penalty box. Luck works it down low. It's passed, and Ingram lost sight of it, and it makes its way down the ice with 8:30 remaining in the first. Tilley hard on the pressure. Ryland Tilley said William Nylander was his favorite player, and now he's rocking William Nylander's signature Sherwood stick with the white spray paint going up the side. Gotta say, Nylander's my favorite player as well. He's a wizard out on the ice for the Toronto Maple Leafs, and he had a great game last night, scored the overtime winner for the Leafs against the Flyers. Rebound comes out to Ingram. Couldn't release the shot in time. Maloney tries to clear. Played back into the zone. Russell has it. Plays it in front. Oh, Harnum got stretched out. It just went wide, and it's played off to the side again. Goodness, great penalty killing by the Growlers. I think part of the reason why is because of Jesse Harnum. I mean, he has just been incredible in net so far. Another kick stop from him, and we're back to even strength. Growlers breathing a huge sigh of relief on the bench. Wow, what a crazy last couple of minutes. It has been unbelievable so far, and it's only game one of what's going to be an incredible series of hockey between two incredible teams. Skinner putting the pressure on. Philpott couldn't collect the pass. Price gets it in for Kosh, and a hit off someone on the Growlers bench, and the play is blown dead with 7:08 remaining in this 2-1 first period of play between the Pinnacle Growlers and Central Impact, a rematch of the 2023 U18 final. Here's Hughes walking in, wings it all the way around the boards. Gillespie in, Reed Chafe tries to clear it out. Brandon Philpott has it on the boards. Takes it ahead now. Michael Skinner across the top. Chafe, backdoor. Oh, he gave it to his brother, and he tried to send it across to Brandon Philpott. Two O'Donnell Patriot teammates as well. They lost in the Confederation Cup final to Scott Kirby and Daniel Carley, so I'm sure that went over well in the locker room as Holy Heart took down the Patriots in that tournament. Dump back into the corner. Michael Skinner has it out to the blue line. Finn Dobbin gives it across. Chafe fires. Rebound comes down, and Philpott couldn't put it into the net. Philpott taken down. Chafe out high for Dobbin. So for the first time this game, Central is going to go to the penalty box. Philpott a little bit shaken down there on the ice. He's still staying out there. Here's Chafe. Dobbin sends it across. Chafe looking for it. He moves in. Back down low for Skinner. Growlers maintaining possession. Dobbin walks and waits. Has it on the half wall. Plays it down low. Skinner twisting away. My goodness. How long are they going to hang on to the puck for? It's shot on net. Rebound again. Oh, what a save. Dobbin out high. Back in for Andy Knight. Dishes it across. Oh, my goodness. Unbelievable stop by Jaden Lynch. Oh, my goodness. Bow down. What a save to keep the Impact in this first period. What a sequence of events. My gosh, unbelievable. Growlers maintained possession forever in the offensive zone, but Jaden Lynch turned into 2014 Carey Price in net. And for the first time this game, the Growlers are on the power play. And of course, this power play needs a sponsor, and it's sponsored by Pinnacle Office Solutions. Pinnacle is Newfoundland's only total business solutions company offering a full range of products and services for organizations of all sizes. I'd like to thank Pinnacle for being the Growlers' primary sponsor this year, and obviously it's in their name. So thank you to Pinnacle. Devereaux sends it back in for Andy Knight. He plays it around the boards. Out for Nolan Avery. Green trying to get the puck. Oh, looked like Ben O'Brien dropped the gloves with him there on the boards. He just got it taken right off of his hand. Pass down the ice, and that'll give a chance for the Impact to head off to the bench. Get some fresh legs out there. Goodness, these Central fans have really taken over the Growlers' home arena tonight. They're all wearing their Suns jerseys here. It's a whiteout in the Central Impact section. Here's Andy Knight, giving it down low for O'Brien. O'Brien waits and plays it out for Devereaux. Shoots, and it's stopped by Lynch, and some pushing and shoving in front of the net between Hughes and Nolan Avery. With 3:40 remaining, it's a one-goal game. Central still pushing, but Growlers are on the power play. Face-off is won back. Jack Chafe to Dobbin. Sends it in for Bolin. Gets his stick lifted and cleared down the ice. Jesse Harnham going to come out and play it to Jack Chafe. And he feeds it ahead for Bolin. Bolin turning around, trying to clear it, and sent down the ice by Lambert. Here's Chafe. We're back to even strength. It's been the story of the penalty killers so far in game one of this playoffs. There's been a total of 6 penalties, so far in this game, and Central Impact are the only team with a goal on the power play so far. And Reed Chafe broke his stick there, in case you're wondering why he just dropped his stick. Can get called for a penalty for carrying around a broken stick. We've learned that the hard way before. So 2:36 remaining in the first period of game one of the Central Impact and the Pinnacle Growlers. They've faced in the last two playoffs. The Growlers have won 8 straight against the Impact in the playoffs. But Central trying to change it this year. The postseason is a new season, and we've seen that numerous amounts of times in the NHL and in all hockey leagues, really. I mean, postseason hockey is just completely different than regular season. It's officiated differently, it's coached differently, the players play differently. I mean, it really is a lot different than regular season hockey. It's given away in front. Harnett couldn't get the shot off. Great defensive play by Ben O'Brien, and now he's gaining speed into the zone. O'Brien puts it on net. The rebound comes down in front, and Central keep it out of the net. Here come the Impact. On the far side is Fowler. It's dumped into the corner, banked off the wall. And now here's Maloney. Around the boards, Prince moves in. Maloney gets it. Taking it around, sends it across for Avery, and he flips it ahead. Vardy trying to get it. Avery looks for it. Using the body on the boards, and now here's Grayson Party to tie up the game. Oh, what a save by Harnham. Just got a skate blade on that one to keep it out of the net. Only 1 minute remaining in this first period of play. And what a first period it has been. Oh, a big reverse hit there by Nolan Avery. Here's Andy Knight. Puck hopped over his stick, and now here's Party, intercepted, and Nolan Avery takes it up the other way. It's Avery to the net, low on Lynch, and it's turned aside as he uses the body on the board, sent back in, and it's redirected wide of the net by Huzzy. Nolan Avery led the league in assists this year. And I see the Central Ice Pack U13 AAA team is here tonight as they have a under 13 tournament this weekend. So it looks like we got a penalty coming up here against Nolan Avery. He's going to the box for a slash with 18.9 seconds remaining. So for the 6th time in this first period, yes, you heard that right, 6th time, Central send out their special teams with 18 seconds left to go in the first period, and a key Growlers player on the bench, my goodness, in the penalty box for 2 minutes. Green shoots it on net, the rebound popped out for Lambert. And now Chafe is just gonna pin it up against the wall, and that's gonna do it for a thrilling first period of play. The final score after one is 2 for the Growlers and 1 for the Impact. Folks, take a deep breath, get yourself a drink, get yourself a snack. The second period of play will be back in action momentarily. All right, everybody, welcome back to our second period of play between the Pinnacle Growlers and the Central Impact. The first period was the stuff of legends. I mean, both of these teams really came to play here tonight. It's like an NHL playoff game. The fans were into it. The players were into it. We were into it up here in the broadcast booth. It's been an incredible game so far between two incredible teams. I mean, it's too bad that they got to go out so early because, I mean, this is a finals matchup, really. Central had a rough second half of the year. But, hey, again, regular season doesn't matter when it comes to the playoffs. You got to put that aside. You got to just buckle down and focus. And that's exactly what they did at the end of the first period. We are underway live from DF Barnes Arena. Oh, my goodness. That was a really close call there. My name's Seth Hyde. Glad to have you joining us. And I want to give a shout-out to Kyle Pryor, who's from the Central area. He's a photographer from out that way. He was in here doing schooling at Munn University. I never got the chance to actually officially meet him until tonight. Seen him around the rink lots of times, just never got the chance to go over and say hi to him. But he's in the building, so a shout out to him. Definitely go check out some of his photos and videos on TikTok and Instagram. You can find him at Pryor Photography. I also think I see Meanie Digital in the building as well. He's also a photographer slash video maker. You can find him at Meanie Digital on TikTok and Instagram as well. So we got people from all stripes: photography, video making, broadcasting. I mean, we got the whole kit and caboodle here for game one of the playoffs. So it seems the Central Ice Pack U13 AAA team have been given some cowbells, so I'm sure that'll go over well throughout this game. It's out to the blue line to Fowler. Remember, Impact's still on the power play. Harnett takes a shot from the side. Gets it down low. Sends it in front. Oh, what a save by Harnum. How on earth did he have the reflexes to save that? Now it's sent ahead for Skinner. We're back to even strength. Avery out to the blue line. Knight fires. It's redirected wide of the net. Gillespie hops over his stick and makes its way down the ice. Over to Chafe. Sends it up the middle, and Avery's going to try to get it. Now over to Huzzy. Given back. Russell looks for it. Avery slips it to Huzzy. Huzzy busting through the middle. He's taken down. The puck is in the net. The Growlers are celebrating. Huzzy is celebrating with Knight, but I don't think that goal will stand. And Coach Hutch over there on the bench is trying to argue with the referee. Send it upstairs to the situation room to have a look to see if the puck went in the net before the whistle or before the net came off. But the Growlers will take a power play. They'll settle for a power play, their second of the night. Their first one didn't go as planned. But hey, that's why you have a second chance. See what they can do. This power play is sponsored by Frontier Subsea. Frontier Subsea is a specialized engineering and services company that is locally owned and operated and based in Paradise, Newfoundland. And also this second period of play is brought to you by NL Kubota Limited. We're also the Newfoundland Growlers jersey sponsors this year as well. They have one store here in St. John's and one out in Central in Gander. Avery banks it off the wall. Here's Micah Tucker. Over for Avery. Tucker with the goal just, I believe it was 40 or 50 seconds into the game. He rung the twine for the Growlers. Here's Knight down low. Back out to the blue line for Dobbin. Over for O'Brien again. Sends it out high for Dobbin. Dobbin holds and waits over to Avery. Try to dish it across. Tucker out high. Avery walks in. Shot blocked by Lambert. Tucker moving in and shooting just wide of the net. And it's sent back out. Dobbin shoots, redirected over. O'Brien tried to give it to Avery. Avery for Knight. Knight couldn't get there. Green. Now here's Avery. Avery making his way in. Cuts back. Leaves it down low for O'Brien. Now it's passed in front. Beautiful passing from the Growlers. Tucker almost had his second of the game there, and he fishes it out on the boards now. Drops it back. O'Brien turns the corner. It's sent, and Devereaux just couldn't keep it in. We're back to even strength with 15:40 left to go, and it's called for offsides against the Growlers with 15:38 left to go in this second period of play. So Harnett kicked out the draw. Now the winger Grayson Party gonna step into unfamiliar territory and take the draw. War caught an edge there on the boards, and it's played up ice. Devereaux whips it into the zone. Tilly trying to get it. Turns, shoots, rebound. Huzzy, beauty save in net by Lynch. Now it comes free for Bolin. Lays it off. Dump back down low. Huzzy plays it back for Jack Chafe. Now to the blue line again. Chafe puts the shot on net. Now Connor Huzzy twisting and turning away on the boards. Huzzy trying to get it. Banked off the wall. Chafe plays it down low to Price, and he tried to fish it out on the boards, making its way out to the blue line. Devereaux creeps in. Now Huzzy. Back out for Bolin. Back into Huzzy again. The shot turned aside. Another chance. And Lynch will hang on with 14:15 remaining in this second period of play. It's been the tale of the Tendies so far in this game. They played incredible. Lynch had a bit of a shaky start, but he never let that get to him, and now he hasn't let in a goal since. And I think a lot of netminders can learn from that. A lot of goalies seem to get down on themselves after letting in that first goal, but Jaden Lynch hasn't let that get to him. Here's Maloney. Over for Skinner, Fenn on the pass. Maloney twisting away, taken down by Kosh, and now he makes his way to the front of the net, but Gillespie got just enough on him to push him off to the side. Gillespie, who is a big Edmonton Oilers fan, he's had a great couple of weeks with the Oilers, winning 19 of their last 20 games. I mean, they've been on fire recently, and it seems like the Growlers are going to send out their special teams line again as Luke Kosh goes to the penalty box for 2 minutes. Growlers on the power play for the third time this game. This power play is sponsored by Attain Physiotherapy and Sports Performance Center. Attain Physiotherapy offers a variety of services under one roof: physiotherapy, massage therapy, strength and conditioning, complete concussion management, concussion baseline, concussion rehabilitation, acupuncture, dry needling, on-site services, performance assessment, and nurse practitioner services. They really have it all. That's Attain Physiotherapy and Sports Performance Center. So 13:33 left to go in the second period of play. Seems like a little bit of a conflict there Down between the two benches, and Kosh has been sent down the tunnel into the locker room, and Ingram will serve the penalty. I'm honestly not quite sure what happened there. That is going to be a 5-minute major for the Impact. So what a chance now for the Growlers to score as many goals as they want on a 5-minute major. You can score 10 goals, you can score 1, you can score 2, and the penalty will not expire until the time hits 0. And that's what happened back in the 2019 playoffs to the Vegas Golden Knights. They took a 5-minute penalty against the San Jose Sharks. They were up 3-0 with 13 minutes left in the third period. They lost the game 5-4 in overtime, and they allowed 4 goals on that 5-minute penalty. Now, I don't think that that'll be the case for the Impact here tonight, but it's just an example for you of how much you can take this 5-minute to your advantage. Avery, down low to Tucker, back out high to Avery. He walks in and shoots, and a nifty glove hand save by Lynch to keep it out of the net with 12:55 remaining in this 2-1 game. So Ben O'Brien coming in for the draw. Ties it up. Vardy twisting away on the boards. Avery trying to get it. Lifts the stick. It's played in front. The rebound. Oh my goodness. Lynch magically keeps it out of the net again. Out to the blue line for Devereaux. He finds Nolan Avery on the right wing. Back for Devereaux. Down low into the corner. Micah Tucker. Out to Avery. Shoots, and it's saved in net by Jaden Lynch with a flash of the leather. Well, last night it was quite the night for Austin Matthews in the NHL. Another hat trick. He has tied the record for most hat tricks in a single season of the salary cap era. He has 5 this year. 5 hat tricks in today's game is crazy in one season. So let's hope he keeps that trend going. Here's Chafe over for Dobbin. Now remember, Reed Chafe compared himself to Austin Matthews earlier on this year during our no time off interviews. And Reed Chafe taking on a playmaking role here tonight. He currently has an assist on the go-ahead goal, and it was a veteran-like assist as we talked about earlier. He was so patient as he waited for Michael Skinner to get open, dragged the defense off to the side. He's going to be a great player for the Growlers the next 2 years as he is a rookie. Played up to the side. It's Connor Huzzy up for Kearley. Kearley sends it in front. Canes ties him up. Dobbin waits out at the blue line, and it makes its way down. Dobbin left to chase. Dobbin battled injury throughout most of this season. Glad to see him back and healthy. Chafe coming in. War got his stick lifted, and he takes a golf swing at that puck down the ice. And it looks like he could be going for a par there after that shot. Skinner missed the tip, and it makes its way down the ice for an icing call with 10:48 left to go. Fantastic penalty killing by the Impact. 2:15 left to go on that penalty. To be honest, I kind of forgot that the Impact were on the penalty kill here. I guess that says something. Done such a great job so far. Again, we talked about it earlier. Impact, rough start to the game. 2 goals in the first 5 minutes. But again, it's not about how you start, it's about how you finish. And they were the better team for the last half of that first period. They've struggled just a little bit in this second period due to penalty trouble. but they're not out of this game just yet. The Growlers still pushing to grow this lead. With 10:35 left to go in the second period of play. 2:02 left to go on the power play for the Central Impact. Bolin and Lambert at the face-off dot. Pilgrim gave it away up the middle, but Bolin just managed to keep it in. Here's Reed Chafe, just shot it over the net. And it's down low. Skinner, a beautiful move. Devereaux has it out high. Pilgrim moves in, shot blocked. Rebound comes out to Bolin. Twists and sends it out. Devereaux. Oh, that's a beautiful move around Lambert. Devereaux down low. Price trying to muscle Skinner off the puck. And now here's Pilgrim. Pilgrim will intercept, backhands it out. Bolin down low. Skinner waltzes in, passes it in front to Reed Chafe, and he couldn't get enough on that shot to put a pass, and it's sent down the ice by the Impact to get a much needed change. Now passed up the middle, intercepted by Price, and it comes to Nolan Avery. 21 goals, 28 assists so far this season for him. Lincoln Canning plays it in. Avery looks to get it now. Devereaux starts to get his wheels going. Devereaux, lovely moves on the boards. Price pushes it up against the wall. Now O'Brien out to Avery. To Devereaux, shoots it just wide of the net. O'Brien in for Andy Knight. Now to Avery, shoots, it was blocked in front. Central putting their body on the line to keep the puck out of the net. And it's worked out for them so far on this penalty kill. Just 15 seconds left to go, and they definitely weren't the Vegas Golden Knights on this 5-minute penalty kill. They've done a great job so far. Let's see if they can keep it up for these last 15 seconds. I mean, this is a huge penalty kill for them if they can get this off here. A huge momentum swinger. This can make or break a team. 8:45 remains in this second period. It's been a fast second period so far. And just 12 seconds left now on number 12, Luke Kosh's penalty. And it's chipped down the ice as Fudge lays on the pressure. And we're back to even strength. A huge penalty kill there from the Impact. Avery, nice move to get away from Russell. Avery now has it on the boards. Twist back from Fudge, and here he is. Nolan Avery using his space. Avery still got it. Oh my goodness, that would have been a beautiful goal. Oh, it would have made every Sports Center top 10. Almost took it end to end. Slipped back in front. Dobbin just couldn't keep it in. And now it's Russell off to the races. It just looks like it's going to be too much. Sent across. Avery redirects it in for Andy Knight. Knight, oh, nice fake there to leave it for Avery. Pass down around the boards. Knight for Huzzy. Out to the blue line, in walks Patty Gillespie. Sends it down low for Avery. And around the wall it goes. Gillespie trying to shoot it back in the zone. Maloney tried to kick the puck free. It comes to Fowler, and it's given away again. Maloney to Avery. Avery tried to send it, and it redirected just up onto Lynch, who kicked it aside. Down the ice it goes. Gillespie chasing, icing waved off as Harnett puts on the pressure. Sent back by Maloney. Played ahead and redirected down low by Tilly. Devereaux. And around the boards. Tucker tries to get it, comes to Pilgrim. Pilgrim tried to slice it back in, and it's sent down low to Devereaux. Passed ahead. Devereaux with it. Flips it forward. Here's Ward. Tilly across for Pilgrim. Pilgrim now, he'll send it to Devereaux. Devereaux to Tilly. Philpott. Over for Tucker. Tucker back for Devereaux. Devereaux works his way in, giving away to War, and now it's sent. Canning will dump it down around the boards as Party is the aggressor. Party to Lambert. Russell trying to get it creeping in. Tucker sends it ahead for Tilly. He's chasing it down the ice. Now here's Devereaux. Devereaux with the puck. Lifts it ahead for Tucker, and he'll send it down around the boards. Canes to Philpott, haven't had a whistle in a while here. Green out, Tucker shoots, blocked in front, and it's an impact break now. Locke gonna send it. It ends up being a shot on net. Jesse Harnham will cover that one up with 4:54 left to go in this second period. So Locke and O'Brien at the face-off dot. Hughes gonna chase it into his own end. O'Brien intercepts. It's Canes who's gonna try to fish it free. Chafe off the boards to Gillespie, and he'll play it ahead for Canes. Off the boards it goes. Chafe will chip it in and around the side wall. Lynch puts the pressure on, turned over. Kearley in for O'Brien. Gave it away, and it almost just hit the Central Ice Pack under 13 AAA teams. Seems like they're trying to take out the next generation of Impact stars there. Vardy puts it down low. Reed Chafe up for Skinner. Here's Skinner coming to the net, fended off by Price, and it's sent out. Pilgrim shoots, it's blocked. Oh, and he's taken down, and it is going to be a tripping call. Everybody in the crowd thought it was going to be a penalty shot. Just a little bit too early in the zone, that trip from Pilgrim. Maybe if it was in the Growlers zone, probably would have been a penalty shot for the Impact. That's just one of those desperation plays when you see someone from the other team barreling down the ice. You just got to try everything you can to keep it out, and that's what Pilgrim did. I'm sure he didn't mean to trip him. And now for the 7th time this game, Central are on the power play. Only one power play goal this game so far on 11 attempts between the two of these teams. It really hasn't been a night for the power play units on either teams. It has been a great night for the penalty killers on each team. Out to Joey Green. Grayson Party plays it back in for Green. The shot whipped wide, a pass back out. Party intercepts it in front, and he just couldn't get a hold of the puck. Grayson Party has 5 goals in 4 games against the Growlers this year. He has 9 points as well against the Growlers, so he knows how to score against these guys. Here's Party. Out for Joey Green. Over for Party. Back for Green. Party's going to get it again. Fakes. Back out to Green. He shoots just wide of the net. And it's cleared down the ice by the Growlers as they head for a change. Green gave it away down low. Boland is going to send it out, and the Growlers are going to kill a lot of time here. Chafe over for Gillespie. Drops it back. Weird bounce off the boards, and Locke is going to eat that up. Russell searching for it. It comes. Russell gets it. Over for Canning. Canning walks in. Left for War. And it's played back in. Chafe gonna try to clear. Now here's Kearley. Kearley just trying to waste as much time as he can. It's given away. We're back to even strength. So on the power play so far tonight, it's 1 for 12 on both teams combined. Here's Kearley coming in. That's to the outside, turning back, sending it in, and here's War. Takes it up, Harnett moves in, and taken down from behind, and that's going to be another penalty for the Growlers. Again, just as they got out of the box, it's Jack Chafe who's going to go right back in, and Central have a chance to even up this game before the second period is over. I mean, what an opportunity this is for them to make something happen. They send out that first power play unit again to see if they can work their magic here for the second time this game. Fowler couldn't get it, and it's off to the races. Andy Knight is in. Oh, he put it just wide of the net. Dragged Lynch way out of his crease, just couldn't get the chop shot past him. And now here's Party. Huzzy gets it, and he looked to send Andy Knight on another opportunity, barreling down into the impact zone. It's Green. He'll swing it across, and another giveaway. And now it's Connor Huzzy's turn. He tried to give it to Andy Knight again. Pilgrim's gonna send it back down low. Lynch was gonna play it, but Green takes that one. Deflection off the stick of Kearley, and it goes up and out of play with 18.7 left to go. And here comes the fist pump line coming down here in the crowd. That's the Central Ice Pack heading over by the Impact's dressing room to get their share of fist pumps from that squad, from their mentors, I guess you could say. It's pretty nice to have them in attendance here tonight. As we mentioned before, they're in here for their under 13 tournament this weekend. Impact, one more chance before the period ends. Fudge gets it across, save, the rebound came out. And after 2, it's still the same score as the end of the first period. 2 for the Growlers and 1 for the Impact for the second period in a row. Impact will go into the third on the power play. Folks, we'll be back once the third period commences. All right, everybody, and welcome back to our third and final period of play of Game 1 of the NLU18 Major Hockey League Round 1 between the Central Impact and the Pinnacle Growlers. It's been an eventful first two periods of play, so let's see if this third period will carry on that legacy, if you will, of how thrilling it has been so far. Both of these teams want to win so bad, and it's really showing out here tonight. Impact looking to snap an 8-game losing streak to the Growlers in the playoffs, while the Growlers are looking to keep that going through this series and on to the finals, to their third straight finals. It could be if they can get past the Central Impact, but they won't be an easy team to get past, that's for sure. They put up a great fight here tonight, and they got 20 minutes to put one more past Jesse Harnum to send this game to overtime. So let's see what goes down here in this third period of play. My name's Seth Hyde. Glad to have you joining us for this game tonight. We hope you can make it to the game tomorrow. It's 7:30 tomorrow night, so a little earlier for you guys. And that'll be game 2 of this series. So that one probably even more as exciting as this one. Here's Micah Tucker, short-handed, leading the charge. He got Kearley going behind him. Tucker has it again, turns, tries to send it into the zone. It's given across and avoided too many men on the ice call there for the Impact. And we're just back to even strength here with 19:11 left to go in this third period of play. Well, I was lucky enough to spend a weekend out in Central at the end of 2023 for the under-13 AAA tournament out there, mid-season tournament. Hospitality was great out there, and it was in late December, so the Christmas spirit was in full swing. It was just about a week or two before Christmas. So some great hospitality from the people of Gander, and went to go see some of the sights of Gander, some of the 9/11 memorials from their kindness during that tragedy. As we know, the musical Come From Away, based off the kindness of the people out in Gander and surrounding Gander as well, like smaller communities like Gambo Pond and on the boards. Bolin trying to get it, and once again, Mama, you're correcting me, saying Gambo. We used to have a cabin actually on Gambo Pond, so get those confused a little bit sometimes. 18-17 left to go in this third period. It's 2-1 still for the Pinnacle Growlers. It's been that way since the first period of this one. Also like to give a shout out to Blake Maloney's mom, who delivered my ketchup chips that got stuck in the vending machine during the intermission. So I guess she checks like her son. She must have gave that vending machine some hit up against the boards there to get those ketchup chips down, because they weren't moving. So a shout out to her for delivering those. Here's O'Brien taking the shot. I don't know if Mom would have been very happy that I wasted some money on ketchup chips and just left them hanging there in the vending machine. Here's Green. Shoots it. It took a deflection and goes up and hits the netting with 17:51 left to go now in this third period of play. Played back into the corner. Picked up on the other side, O'Brien. Tries to get it, it's sent in front. Harnum with the quick release. Or sorry, Harnum with the save. Canning with the quick release from the blue line. Beautiful save. I'm thinking about my ketchup chips here and getting everybody confused out on the ice. So Central still pushing. Growlers still keeping them out off the scoreboard. Jesse Harnham, I mean, he is playing incredible here tonight. Both goalies have had an exceptional night. The first period was a little bit rough for them, but after that, I mean, it's just been uphill ever since. Chafe tries to chip it. Hit the linesman on the clear. Now Tilly looking to get it on the boards. Here's Tucker. Gives it across. Tilly banks it off the boards, comes out front, and Lynch was ready. Pushed it to the corner. Tilly drops it back. Tilly gets it again on the boards. Maloney looking forward. It comes to Chafe. And now here's Lambert. Harnett moving in with it, intercepted by Tucker. Tucker moves in on net. Oh, a big hit on the play there from Harnett. It looked like that involved 3 players, and Central fired up now. A shot goes just wide of the net. Here comes Chafe. Dumps it down around the boards. Bolin coming in. Fowler takes it up ice. Fowler still charging in. Shoots it just wide of the net. And it's Chafe who's going to get it on the boards. Now Maloney. Fanned on the clearance. Played in Philpott. Couldn't get it. And here goes Nick Devereaux. Devereaux comes in. Plays it down low. A wraparound chance comes out to Devereaux again. Devereaux shoots just wide of the net. Smart choice from him to try to go blocker side there on Lynch. We got a penalty coming up here. I think someone on the ice swatted Jaden Lynch's stick away, it looked like, and it's Michael Skinner who's going to go to the penalty box here to a loud ovation from the Impact fans. And for the 8th time this game, Central on the power play, and they have another opportunity to even up this game with 15-13 left to go in this 3rd period of play. So here we go. Huzzy wins it back. Swung around the boards. O'Brien gonna send it out. Green slips it across. Huzzy tried to get there, and it's poked ahead, and another player on the Growlers bench, and it goes out of play with 14:59 remaining. This period is once again sponsored by NL Kubota Limited. You will appreciate their team and the willingness to satisfy their customers. If you are shopping for a new Kubota or an attachment for your tractor, they will have what you need to get your job done. My dad's actually looking for a new ride-on lawnmower, and he always talks about how nice the customer service is at Kubota Limited. They score! It's Lambert who ties the game on the power play. Came to the front of the net and roofed it top shelf where Mom hides the cookies. That's the goal Central needed. They pushed for it all game, and they finally got it. Oh, that's Lambert. I mean, what a beauty goal. He was being taken down as he went to the net. Just managed to get it upstairs. Chafe tries to get it sent ahead. The Growlers really got to chill out on the penalties here. I mean, those are penalties that can't be taken in such a close game, and especially in a playoff game where every game you lose matters. I mean, you can't let the crowd get to you. You know, you can't let your emotions get to you in these big games. And I mean, they got to be mindful about that. They can't be taking penalties like that. I mean, that's what's cost them so far. Both goals that Central have scored has been on the power play for them tonight. They've had 8 power plays, and they are 2 for 8 so far. So, I mean, it's a wonder they've only scored 2 on the power play, and offsides call against Nolan Avery. And tensions are starting to get high here. I guess Trevor Budgell put Nolan Avery out there to do what he does best and get under the other team's skin. Get them going. Look, he's doing it at the face-off. Just trying to get him going, not retaliate, and see if he can get a power play here for the Growlers. He's so much like Matthew Tkachuk. It's crazy. We've talked about it all year, his resemblance to him and his play style. He leads the league in assists and penalty minutes. So, I mean, he's a player in both departments that you'd want on your team, especially in the playoffs. And one of the bigger questions coming into this series is, how would Nolan Avery be officiated? Because a lot of refs get strict about that kind of stuff, you know, the getting under the other team's skin. Nolan's gotten into a lot of penalty trouble for that this year. He's become the Growlers' emotional leader throughout this season, and he continues to do that here in the playoffs. Central with an offensive zone face-off in this 2-2 game with 13:34 left to go in this third period. Will we see overtime in the first game of this series? Might be a little bit too early to say that. But, I mean, with the way the netminders are playing this game, I think it might just happen. And now here goes Lambert again with a second opportunity. Tried to swat it past Maloney, and he got a stick in the way. Now here's Party with the shot, and it goes just wide. Grayson Party has 5 points on Friday nights this year. He's played 4 games on Fridays. So he's had quite the record on the arguable best night of the week. If you're not a hockey fan, Saturday night's the best night of the week. If you're a hockey fan, like I'm assuming everyone watching the game tonight. I know I sound like a broken record, but this game has been incredible. I mean, these two teams want to win so bad. Central wants to slay the Dragon and the Growlers. The Growlers have made 2 straight and won 2 straight finals. They've knocked out the Impact in their last 2 runs to the finals. They beat the Impact in a sweep in the finals last year. They took them out in the semifinals 2 years ago in a sweep. The Impact are tired of losing against the Growlers, and they're looking for their first playoff win against the Growlers in 8 games. And it seems like it's coming along pretty good for them so far. Here's Bolin. Plays it in, the shot, saved. Bolin gets it and scores it! Noah Bolin and the Growlers pull back ahead with 11:52 to go. A huge, huge goal for the Growlers in this game. Ever since that first period, their offense just couldn't make anything happen. Noah Bolin isn't someone you can leave open in front of the net, and he showed it just then. Makes it 3-2 for the Growlers and gives them a much-needed lead. And now here's Locke right off the face-off. He walks right in, Locke. Trying to bring it in on goal. Fowler turns it back into the zone. Fowler gets it. Fowler walks in and fires, shoots it just over the net. Now here's Philpott, tried to give it back. Flip forward. Chip back in. Prince around the boards to Fowler. And it's sent ahead. Locke off to the races with Gillespie. Big hit by Locke on the boards, and Locke is going to try to come away with it. Central still pushing. They're not letting that goal get them down. They've let it fire them up even more. Here's Price. On the boards, Reed Chafe battling away. Chipped off the wall and sent down into the corner, and it is going to be an icing call, and Central bench didn't like that. Let's see what's going on here. They're having a conversation with the coaching staff. So 10:41 left to go on this 3-2 game between the Growlers and the Impact. It's been a dandy so far on this Friday night. We usually say the calm before the storm, but it's the calm after the storm here in St. John's. We just got a pile of snow over the last couple of days. 2 straight snow days here for schools in St. John's and Mount Pearl area. So we've had a pretty weird week. It was like a weekend in the middle of the week. And now it's the weekend again, so we're not complaining, and apparently we're supposed to get more snow on Sunday. But unfortunately, I'm not Eddie Scher, so I can't give you guys the weather forecast on the game here this evening. So Central with another icing call, trying to break the puck out. And there's 10:28 remaining in this third period. And another conversation there with Brian Casey on the bench. Linesman and referee over there having a chat with him. I wonder what they're talking about over there. So here we go, back to hockey. Huzzy and Harnett at the draw. Double H at the face-off. But now Andy Knight is going to come in as Huzzy was kicked out. Sent down the ice again, and chipped off the skate of Maloney. Party trying to take it. Oh, Green went for a little hip check there on the boards. Here's Debro. Now Huzzy tried to take it to the net. Green. Avery looked to free it. Harnett sends it off the boards. Huzzy trying to get it sent back in to Knight, who couldn't quite get there. Huzzy trying to power it free on the boards. Knight in front. Beautiful pass and an even better save by Jaden Lynch. Kicks out the leg and makes another robbery against the Growlers. He has been stellar tonight, and he's the reason why this game is so close between these two teams. I mean, what a game it has been. Lynch and Harnum have had the game of their lives tonight. Played exceptional hockey out here so far, and they show no signs of slowing down. In comes Fudge with the shot. Harnum had trouble with it, but he just managed to hang on and get a whistle in time. Went out to the blue line. Canning tried to get the shot off. Dobbin. Down low, sent ahead now, and it's a chance for Kearley taking it to the net. Couldn't get a release off in time, and O'Brien's gonna work it back down low. Carely up, it goes up and out of play and almost hit us up here. Gosh, I never thought I'd get an injury as a announcer, but that was a pretty close call. That puck inches away from our camera. And if that hit us, the impact would owe us a lot of money. No, just kidding. 8:50 remains in the third. Impact still trying everything to tie up this game. They finally tied it up, but then the Growlers came right back. Off a beautiful goal by Noah Boland. Russell chips it in deep. Fowler's gonna try to send it in front. Chafe. Around the wall it goes, blocked. Here's Locke. Taken down and tries to get it again. Chafe up ahead. Philpott over to Skinner. Skinner moving in. Skinner goes for the wraparound, passes it in front, given away. And now here's Philpott. Down low, Skinner. Turned over on the boards, Vardy. Dropped it back for Skinner. And it makes its way out to Gillespie. Gillespie avoids the hit from Russell on the boards. Blocked by Philpott. Sent in Skinner to Chafe. Now he'll play it down low. Skinner tried to get it, and Central still can't break it out of their own end. That's been their issue. After they tied up the game, they just can't seem to get it out of their own end. Here's Harnett. They just gotta try to get it past the red line, given away to the rookie, Philpott, and he's taken down by Joey Green. And Reed Chafe taken down as well, and it is gonna be an icing call against the Impact. They've had a lot of those the last couple of minutes, but maybe that's part of their game plan, and they're just sneaking up here on the Growlers to see if they can make something happen. Central are really trying, and I think that shows a lot of character for their team. It's been a frustrating game for them so far. They've gone 2 for 8 on the power play, got off to a rough start to the game, and here they are 3-2 with 7:06 left to go. It's now or never for the Impact. Tomorrow night is also a big game. No matter who wins tonight, every game matters in the playoffs. And now here's Lambert again with the shot, and it was deflected wide. Lambert, not someone you want to leave open in front of the net. Close call there for the Growlers. So remember, tomorrow, game 2 is at 7:30, and you know where to find it, right here on Seth Hyde Sportside YouTube channel. And we're happy to have you guys joining us for tonight's thrilling matchup as well. And let's see if we can get overtime here at DF Barnes Arena. Here's Tilly. Tilly comes back in. Lifting the stick now, Boland. Sends it down low. And it's passed down the ice. Devereaux chasing. Icing is waved off. Oh, Devereaux with a big hit there on Grayson Party. Here's Boland. Comes in, left it back for Tucker, and now it's Reed Fowler. Fowler coming in, lost the puck, and sent ahead for Tucker. Here's Price. Boland down low for Avery. Avery to Boland now. It's Andy Knight. Avery in for Knight. Back over, Dobbin for Pilgrim. He'll swing it down low for Huzzy. Huzzy with the deflection in front, 5:10 remaining. And remember, Impact used that timeout in the first period. So they're just gonna have to hope for Growlers timeout here if they want to get Jaden Lynch out and draw up a play. Here's Andy Knight coming to the net. Beautiful move. Knight tried to sneak it out in front, couldn't get it. He has 7 goals in 7 games against Central during the regular season, tallying for 12 points in those 7 games altogether. He also has 13 goals and 13 assists on Friday night in 13 games played on Friday. So he's a perfect 13, 13, and 13. He has an assist so far tonight. So he's looking to keep that record going to a perfect 14, 14, and 14. Knight got an edge there on the boards. Coming in to lay the pressure on. In walks Dobbins, shoots up in the air. And now Green is going to try to backhand it out. Chafe plays it in. Knight with the shot, turned aside. Here's Avery in front. Andy Knight couldn't get there. Gillespie had to wait there for Dobbin to get off the ice. Could have got called for too many men on the ice. Just 3:38 remaining in game 1 of the playoffs. Ingram off the boards. Gillespie takes the puck, chips it off the wall. Tucker in for O'Brien. And it's passed in front, and it makes its way all the way down the ice. Central got to play more aggressive here. Chafe chips it ahead. Can Carely beat the ice? You know, he blew a tire just at the last second. And it is going to be an icing call and an opportunity here for Central to do something here off this face-off. Remember, they already used their timeout, so they can't call a timeout here now. And once again, folks, we'd like to thank you very much for tuning in to tonight's matchup and for all the support throughout this season. It is greatly appreciated. Here's Chafe. He sends it all the way down, and Paul Hughes, who scored the first goal for Central, chases that one down for another icing call and another chance for Central to make something happen here with 2:41 left to go in the third period of play. As Party comes to the face-off dot against Carely, and he's going to get kicked out just as I said his name, and Micah Tucker will come in to the dot for the face-off. Hughes down low for Fudge. Tucker just going to pin it up against the boards to kill a couple of seconds. Hughes comes off, sent in, hit off the side. Fudge looks for it. Now here's Jack Chafe. Chafe will play it up, glove down by Canning, and he sends it back. Chafe plays it out. Joey Green with a beauty move to get away from O'Brien. Here's Green again. Joey Green still going with the puck. He plays it down low, and Brian Casey using some sign language there, like he's telling Jaden Lynch to go to third base over there. Telling him to wait, wait, wait until the Impact get possession back again. O'Brien up against the boards, passed in front, given away. Lynch is coming to the bench. So now Grayson Party is sent right back out onto the ice with 1:35 remaining now in the third period of game 1 of the playoffs. And referee will blow the play dead, lost sight of the puck. And a chance now for Central to talk amongst themselves. It's 6-on-5 for the last minute 30 of this game. Central have pushed. Let's see if it'll pay off. They just got to create chaos in front of that net, put pucks on Jesse Harnum and hope for the best. Bolin tied up at the faceoff. It comes free and a save by Harnum. That was a close call. Lambert tried to catch him off guard there with a little spin low side backhand. And he almost snuck it past Harnum, but he managed to nip it in his pad. Boland at the draw. War gonna play it in, and now the Growlers have a chance to put the game away. The pass is broken up by War. Sent in for Joey Green. Over and ahead now for Fowler. Fowler chips it in deep. Devereaux looking to take it. Boland on the boards, sent around the boards, and now it's given away in front. Oh, it just went up through the middle. 1 minute remaining in the game. All the way around the boards it goes. Pass down low, Lambert. Green will fire it on. Rebound. Oh, it just went across the crease. Michael Skinner now has it. It's Noah Bolin, and it's saved by War. Now Chafe turns and fires, gave it away. Here's War. Cuts back. Central got to go here. It's sent down, and it is going to be an icing call with 25 seconds left, and Jaden Lynch is going to go back into the net. Oh, that was so close for Central. My goodness, just through the crease. There was nobody home there. It was so close, so close. Growlers defense, I mean, again, they come in clutch. They've came in clutch so many times this game. Jesse Harnum and the Growlers defense, I mean, it's been incredible. There's Party. Lynch going to the bench. It's fired on. Rebound is down low. Green got to move the puck fast. 13 seconds left. It's given away up the middle. Avery will shoot. Green, 5 seconds remaining. Looks like the Impact are going to run out of time. So game one will end in a thriller. It is going to be the Pinnacle Growlers extending their winning streak to 9 games against the Impact in the playoffs. But unbelievable matchup between these two teams here tonight. And I'm excited for tomorrow. Remember, we'll be back in action 7:30 tomorrow right here on the Seth Hyde Sportside YouTube channel. My name's Seth Hyde. Thank you for joining us. Be sure to be kind to one another, stay safe, and we'll see you next time. Have a great night, folks.